Hi everyone, welcome to Raaonline. I am Dr. Priyadashini Shanmugam, Professor of Microbiology, and today we are going to talk about hepatitis viruses and viral hepatitis. And the learning objectives for today's session will be: what is the definition of hepatitis? What are all the etiological factors or the causative factors for hepatitis to occur? The morphology of the hepatitis viruses, the different classes of hepatitis viruses that we all know, the clinical features, and the lab diagnosis. In this session, I will be talking to you about hepatitis A, hepatitis E, hepatitis C as well as G. Hepatitis B and D I will cover in the next session. So hepatitis, as the name suggests, hepa means liver and anything which is itis means inflammation. So inflammation of the liver parenchyma is known as hepatitis. And what are the causes for hepatitis? There can be infectious causes, and again that is subdivided into bacterial, there can be viral causes, protozoal and fungal causes. And under others, we can have excessive alcohol intake, alcoholic hepatitis can occur. Certain medicines, most notorious is paracetamol, that can also cause hepatitis, drug-induced hepatitis. Sometimes IV drug users can also get hepatitis. Of course, there is a hereditary component also to it, and of course sometimes without any reason itself the person can develop hepatitis. So the causes can be unknown, so that is classified under idiopathic. So you have infectious and non-infectious causes for hepatitis. And today we will be talking mainly about viral hepatitis. And when you say viral hepatitis, it is primary infection of the liver by any one of the heterogeneous group of hepatotropic viruses. So hepatotropic viruses means they have an affinity for the liver, they prefer to come and cause infection in the liver. And primary infection means the first infection that occurs in the liver only, it is not spreading from some other part of the body. So primarily the liver is the main target. And the hepatitis viruses are all named as belonging to the type A, B, C, D, E and G. So there are 6 types. Type F is not there. Earlier it was classified as the hepatitis F virus also, but now they found out that it's a mutant of hepatitis B virus. So this is named as HBX. So all these viruses from A to G without F belong to different taxonomical families. So each one belongs to a different family. As we are going through this presentation, we will see that, but they're all grouped together under hepatitis viruses because they all cause a common clinical illness known as hepatitis, which is characterized by fever, vomiting, jaundice and other elevated liver enzymes and other features. So in this table I have classified again those 6 viruses. So what is given in pink is the feco-orally transmitted viruses, and the others are all parenterally transmitted viruses. So as from this table we can see that hepatitis A and hepatitis E are feco-orally transmitted viruses, okay, whereas B, C, D as well as G is only the latest addition among the hepatitis viruses, and they all spread by the parenteral route. And it will be nice to know that hepatitis D is also known as delta virus or defective virus, or it is a dependent virus, and it always co-infects a person with hepatitis B. It is not capable of causing an infection on its own, so that will be nice to know that. And if you see hepatitis A virus, the transmission is feco-oral route and the causative agent belongs to the family of Picornaviridae. Pico means very small, and here itself in the name that RNA is coming, so Picornaviridae. So it's a very small RNA virus, and it does not cause any chronic liver disease, and there is a vaccine available. Either it's an inactivated virus or a live attenuated vaccine. Hepatitis B spreads through the parenteral route. It's also a sexually transmitted disease, and it can also spread from the mother to the baby through the placenta. The causative agent, this hepatitis B virus, belongs to the family of Hepadnaviridae, Hepa DNA viridae. So again this is a DNA virus, and this has a property of being able to cause chronic liver disease leading on to liver cirrhosis, and then it can also lead to hepatocellular carcinoma. Of course, for this also the hepatitis B vaccine is available. Hepatitis C is another virus which is parentally transmitted, but here if you see, it belongs to the family of Filoviridae, and this also has a tendency to cause chronic liver disease. And so the problem here is, even though B and C can cause chronic liver disease, there is a vaccine available for hepatitis B virus, but no vaccine available for hepatitis C virus. So the people can develop chronic liver disease, and then they can become either chronic carriers, and then this can lead on to hepatocellular carcinoma. Then the next virus is hepatitis D virus. Again, this also spreads by the parenteral route. As I told earlier, it needs this hepatitis B virus so that it can co-infect a patient along with the B virus. It belongs to the family of Deltaviridae. It can also cause chronic liver diseases, and the vaccine for it is the HBV vaccine. So this is an example of one viral vaccine which gives protection against two different viral infections. So you have the HBV vaccine giving you protection against hepatitis B as well as hepatitis D infection. And again, this is one example of a vaccine preventable carcinoma, because hepatitis B vaccine protects against this hepatitis B infection. So B infection chronic can lead to cirrhosis and carcinoma. So here you have an anti-viral vaccine which protects against a cancer, right? Then hepatitis G virus, it's transmitted through the parenteral route. It also belongs to this Flaviviridae family, okay? And it actually this virus has been recently discovered. So its role in causing such as liver disease, which is chronic and long-standing, has been suggested, but no solid evidence is yet been proved, and there is no vaccine available for this virus as of now. In addition to these hepatitis viruses, which belong to the different families but cause the same clinical illness, there are other viruses which can also affect the liver and can cause hepatitis. Among that, the notable one is yellow fever virus, which we will be discussing separately. Other viruses which also cause hepatitis are cytomegalovirus or CMV, EBV or Epstein-Barr virus, herpes simplex virus HSV. These three come under the family of herpes viruses. In addition to it, you also have the rubella virus and the enteroviruses causing hepatitis. So this is quite a useful table. Knowing this, we can, in a short time, we can recall the details of the hepatitis viruses.